Welcome back, everybody. It's been a couple weeks since we last, chatted. Since I last posted a video, I gave you all a little break for the holidays, but we're back, and today we're going to be talking about Hinduism. I have a new setup, I have a new camera, new light, all that. That's why the rest of my room is dark, so please excuse that. If you see me constantly looking this way, it's because my notes are on my laptop, so excuse that as well if you don't mind. So jumping right into it, most scholars believe that Hinduism started somewhere between 2300 BC and 1500 BC in the Indus Valley near modern-day Pakistan, if that helps you picture things. But many Hindus will argue that their faith is timeless, that it's existed since the beginning of creation. Unlike a lot of other religions, Hinduism has no one founder, but instead is kind of a amalgamation of various beliefs. In 500 AD, that's when Hinduism started to emphasize the worship of various deities, especially Vishnu, Shiva, and Devi. Those who practice Hinduism may worship countless deities or only a specific few. Another thing you'll hear from some of those who practice Hinduism is the phrase, all is Brahman. This is an important one. Brahman is trees, Brahman is walls, Brahman is people. Brahman isn't a god per se, but Brahman is this almighty great power. It's this substrate of all and everything. All is Brahman. All we see, all we touch, all we smell, etc. So a couple weeks ago, you'll remember that I talked about Buddhism. Hinduism and Buddhism have a couple similarities. Buddhism, in fact, rose from Hinduism. Both religions believe in reincarnation, both religions believe in karma, and that a life of devotion and prayer will produce salvation or enlightenment. There are multiple differences between these religions, however, as Buddhism rejects Hinduism's caste system. If you're up to date on your history, you'll hear a lot about the caste system in India. The caste system separates individuals into 4 distinct groups or social classes, which this class system is based upon one's occupation. Hindu worship, which is also known as puja, takes place in the mandir, which is a temple. Followers of Hinduism can visit this temple anytime that they please. Hindus also worship at home, and many of them have a special shrine that is dedicated to their various gods or goddesses. The giving of offerings is a really important part of Hindu worship. It is a common practice to present gifts such as flowers or oils, money, etc., to a god or goddess. Additionally, many Hindus may take pilgrimages to temples and other sacred sites in India, which may remind a lot of people of what Muslims do with Mecca. Personally, I had a chance to visit a Hindu temple, make a pilgrimage of my own, one might say, in my world religions class. So this temple was around the Chicago area, and one thing that stood out to me was the architecture. A lot of these temples are built sky high with very many intricacies woven within their stonework, which is really interesting. Once we were inside, our group kind of touring this temple, we saw that there were lots of shrines to various gods and goddesses, even 3, 4, 5 in the same room. Some people would be donating specific items. A lot of individuals donated coins to these gods and goddesses, which were said to bring them luck or to bring them fertility, etc. It depends on the god's nature. My question for each of you guys and gals this week is, how would you talk to an individual who practices Hinduism about Christianity? What topics would you use as a middle ground for conversation? From everything that I've said, you can tell that Hinduism and Christianity are, at least in terms of the spectrum of religions, 2 very different entities. So I'd like to hear what you have to say about finding this middle ground, finding a point where both of you can relate and you can start a conversation from there about your own religion. So leave that down below in the comments. Thanks for watching this video again after, our brief hiatus, and I will catch you guys next week. Bye.